Welcome to 2 Minutes to Happy. I'm your host, Scott Wilhite, creator of the Feed Your Happy app. I had a terrible decade. Seriously, an entire decade of my life was horrible. I hated my job. I felt I was useless. I was stuck, trapped. I felt I had been given all these talents and abilities, but I wasn't living up to my potential. It was horrible, absolutely horrible. And the terrible thing about it was that I had a really good life. I mean, I had a good job, I had a wonderful family and a nice car and whatever, but I knew that there was more out there for me. I knew that there was more inside of me waiting to come out. I don't know if you've ever felt like that. Maybe you feel like that right now, or you've got a friend going through this. I'm not talking about depression, I'm talking about disappointment, dissatisfaction, a yearning, a hoping, a craving for more. That's what I felt. Then when a friend introduced me to the research in positive psychology, my life was transformed. I was amazed to learn I could deliberately rewire my brain. I could refocus my negative outlook from being consumed with what I felt like I was missing in my life to appreciating everything I'd been given. I got rid of toxic emotions of stress, anxiety, and worry by changing the dreadful endings in the stories I had been telling myself about what could maybe possibly happen. I trained my brain to focus on what was going right in my life and was surprised to discover how much wonderful stuff was already going my way. My kids started calling me Happy Dad. It was totally life-changing. Now as I look back, I've caught myself several times wishing those 10 years didn't happen. I would lament how, I lost a decade and whimper and whine a little bit. But when I really think about it, I am so grateful for those 10 years, for the heartache and the yearning, for the darkness and the disappointment. I am so grateful because once I learned happiness was a skill, I began to experience the polar opposite. Joy and happiness and peace, contentment, satisfaction, everything good. The difference is so stark. And the reason I'm glad I went through all that muck is because it gave me an understanding that maybe there are people out there in the world who are currently going through what I went through, who feel stuck and trapped and have that anguish of soul. I'm grateful I went through that because now I feel I have something to offer them. Hope. Yes, happiness is a skill. If you're looking for more in your life, stick with us and we'll help you get what you need to master the skills of everyday happiness. If you want tools and resources to condition your mindset for greater happiness, go to encourage.life. Happiness is a skill, my friend.